Hello guys, just making a little video here quick for the guys with the 3.5 EcoBoost engine, probably some of the 3.7s also, for the Ford 3.5s, 3.7s. I have a transit van, 2015, 2017, had a few of them. I recently was getting a misfire on cylinder 3, and anyway, so I ordered some coil packs online, and they look like they're in the Ford bag and all that. And I even watched some other videos where guys showed some of the older Ford packaging for some of the different coil packs for some of the old F-150 V8s and stuff, and looked like these are probably solid, but they're not. One of the only things I could really tell is there isn't the two little holes in the bottom back corners of the bag, which I'll show you in a bit here. So beware if they're extra cheap. Like these ones I ordered, it was a 6-pack for like I think $120 or something like that. So obviously, you know, something going on with that. But anyway, so I ended up swapping out the spark plugs in the engine and the cylinder, and was gonna do the ignition coils, but now that I learned they're crap, I didn't. So I put one of the coil packs in, and it was still giving me a misfire. Anyway, ended up moving a good known Ford Motorcraft part cylinder ignition coil over to cylinder 3, and I put one of the bogus ones in cylinder 4, and it was no longer misfiring on cylinder 3, it was misfiring on cylinder 4. So I basically need a Ford brand new ignition coil there to solve the problem. But anyway, I know there might be something else about this on there, but when you're trying to get your clips off here, I had a little battle with it and broke some of them. You basically want to take a screwdriver and push down. First you want to slide this red piece back all the way, all the way, okay? Doesn't need to go back past the gray, just to the back right there, otherwise you'll break the red locking piece. And then you want to push down real hard on that tab. I'd like hold that down with a screwdriver and then kind of push out here, and it would slide off for me. I did shoot a little spray silicone in there, and that helped get it off. And then I'd kind of take my pry bar and get it down underneath there after the plug was off there, and pop that thing up, and it'd come up all right. Just so if you're struggling with that a bit, that's what you need to do. Now anyways, here's the bad cord foil pack, or not the bad one, the fake one I should say. And I'll show you this one compared to a real Ford one. Got a little ahead of myself here. So, no, this is the good one here on the right. And this one in this bag was not a real one. Now, I mean, you look at the bag, the part number is the same. It's got the same red and black up there, same coloring and everything. The two little holes I'm talking about that some guys were saying online are back here. Should have been one here and one here. And they're not actually a hole. It's just a little break in the plastic there so the air can be let out. Okay, but it's not actually punched out all the way. It's just like a little hole punch, like a 3-ring binder punch. But anyway, when you're looking at these coil packs, I mean, this one, it looks pretty good. It says Ford Motorcraft there on the back. But if you look at the real one here, the good one, you can feel it on your fingernail. And this one, it's just like laser etched on, which you can feel a little bit too, but this one's literally raised lettering. Also, if you look close here, you can see some part numbers here. Let me get out of the light there. But on this one, you cannot. And if you look at the plastic, this one looks more graphite-y. I think that's some of the glass that's in the, like kind of fiberglass or some sort of something like that, that's in the plastic, so it can withstand the heat, because it gets really hot down in there. I just pulled this bad boy out, and it's been sitting for a while, and it's hot. So you can look for those. Also, these bottom things look a little bit different, pretty hard to tell apart, but the real one's a little bit lighter gray. And I did notice if I'd hold these two together, you can see the real one's just a hair bigger. If you line it up on one side, it's just a hair bigger. Okay. One of the guys online showed that there'd be like a green line on the new ones, the real Ford ones, under the on the bottom of the connection there, like a paint marker line. I haven't seen that on any of mine. Now these could be the original packs on this truck. It's a 2015 with 110 on it, so I don't know if they only have that when they're sold later or not. But the only other thing I could really tell a little bit would be this right here. So if you're looking on top, you can see how this piece is laid in here. There's this one piece of the gray, and you got the brown going on each side there, where they slide that down in. So like brown, gray, brown. But when you're looking on this one, it's not like that. It's like brown, gray, brown, gray, brown, gray. Okay, so there's like more slots in there. It's like that on each end. It might be a little easier to see on this end. But anyways, so just letting you know, I bought a whole 6-pack of these junk coil packs that look to be original, but they're not. They even come in that Ford Motorcraft bag there. And right when I put it in, and it actually ran shittier than this is kind of a coil pack that was going out on my truck. Ran shittier than the coil pack that was failing. So hope that helps someone out there. Good luck.